Hi, I'm here to discuss this assignment, Tech 2100 assessment number 3. So you can read all the descriptions, your task, and these things. I'm just going to go through those things, what is important for the packet tracer implementation. So there is involvement of network design and documentation. In the documentation, you have to include these things like content, introduction, design to OSs, addressing schemes, provide IP addresses and routing protocol. We are going to use routing protocol, then network security measures like firewall, VPN. It has to be just discussed. Then quality of services, we have to discuss also simulation. Then in the network simulation, we are going to implement in the packet tracer. Network constructions will be 3 router, 3 switches, wireless devices, and 3 host devices, and 1 rogue devices, which will be the laptop that can act as a malicious activity in the network and can be blocked by the network, like port security, as we have given in the scenario here, that port security should be enabled in the switches that will be going to disregard or restrict that traffic for the malicious activity. Only legitimate devices can connect to the network. So we are going to go through to the packet tracer implementation. Let's go there, then we'll discuss the things alongside. So I'm going to open new Cisco Packet Tracer workplace. As I will tell you one more thing, if you want to download this packet tracer, maybe you have already downloaded. Just for your reference, you can download it from the NetAcad, and you have to log in here with your correct credential, and from here you can go to resources and you can download. I have downloaded already in my computer, so I'm just going that to use it. So as this lab is very big, so just I'm going to start. So without wasting our time, let's go. First we will take 3 routers as assignment has been tell us, and then now we are going to use 3 switches to connect the switches together, and 3 computer we are going to use. And now we are going to use, as you can see in the description here, that 3 router with this naming and switches with this name, and the IP address also for the switches. Then computers we have to bring 3, and access point which will have 2 access points. So access point network A and network B. So I'll bring the network this router, because in the description we have been told that access point should have wireless network integrate wireless access point. You have to configure SSID and signal strength throughput, these things, and also there should be IP address assignment. Okay, we can see here access point should have IP address. So for that purpose, and I will show you one more thing here, that wireless devices should have IP address where they have told us. I have seen before just a time there was mention that you should use wireless. Yeah, access point should have their own IP address within respective network segment, and security setting WPA should be configured for wireless. So for that we have to choose this one, because this device has own, you can configure here own IP address in the internet and the interfaces, because there are many access points. These access points are not providing us to assign the IP address on their local interface, which is connected to the going to connect to the switch. So that's why we are going to use this access point, which is called wireless router, but it will be going acting as only as access point. So I will delete this one, then I will use this access point here. So this computer will be connected by wire to the switch directly, then this one will be connected to the wired to the switch, then one laptop we will bring it here, it will connect to the through the wireless. Also I will bring one wireless here. This wireless we have to use, so I will make topology little far, so we should have the enough space. So let's connect the devices. First I will change the name, as we have given first router should have first name with the router, then second router should have the second name of the student. So switch should have network A. We can see here the naming switch 1 device name in the network A. This is our network A 1, and switch 2 here, and this will be switch 3. We can confirm from here switch 1, 2, 3, and PCA, PCB, PC2, and access point 1, access point 2, and rogue laptop. This will be as access point 1. Let me copy this for this one as 2, and this will be PCA and the A network. This will be PCB and the B network, and this will be PCC and the C network. So this laptop will be A, which will be legitimate laptop, will be allowed in the network to communicate with other devices. So let's do the connectivity. I will just enable first this network, and I will connect this uplink to the last port, and the first port going to the switch, and second port going to the Ethernet port for the wireless. So for the configuration I will just go to the, and one more thing you should remember, I will just turn it off first. We have been told that router should be connected with the HWIC 2T port, which is 2 port serial high speed. So that port we have to connect between the router to router connectivity. Router to switch we have to use Ethernet port, and router to router we have to use the serial port, and that is the serial port which one we are going to use in each router. And we have to do the configuration for connecting this port. We have to turn it off the router, then we have to drag that port to the in the empty slot, then we have to turn it on this router, and now we have to configure this one. We have to turn it on, then let this boot this one, and we have given IP address for the switch also. So how to implement IP address in the switch? We have given for the VLAN. So this is the IP address will going to the switch 1. I will configure for switch 1. I will go to the CLI command prompt. We'll see this is the early, and I have to enable. Then I need to go to configuration terminal. For this switch I have to configure VLAN 1 IP address 192.168.1.2 I think, and 24 subnet mask, and I have to turn it on that port. That's it. Right now we have to do in the switch. First we will enable the physical interfaces. Later on we will configure the security for other devices to restrict. So let me check the IP address what we have given and brief. So this is the VLAN and 1.2 IP address as we have provided here. Access whatever you can give. So just we are going to give IP address to that because we have given here, and it has been instructed that IP address where is the this one indicate that specific IPs will be provided to each student. So what IP address you have been provided from your university or from your instructor, so that one you can provide here. So right now I'm just going with the 2. So we have provided here IP address to the interface, and let me show you one more thing that this VLAN 1, this is the one we have assigned the IP address and all port assigned to the VLAN 1. So whatever will be connected here in the any ports of the switch, it will be going through VLAN 1. And one more thing I will configure now also the default gateway, which will be the IP address of the router, which we are going to configure 1.1 on this port. Let's configure router now. Enable configuration terminal. Then I have to choose the interface which is facing to the switch. That is the LAN local area network, and this is the area local area network A. So interface we have gig 0/0 IP address we have to assign here 192.1.1 and 24 subnet mask. Enter. I have to enable this port. For enabling, we need to give this command no shut, so that port will be enabled. As you see here in the first router, the IP address has given this one, whatever you have provided from the instructor. So you can choose that one. You can assign the IP address that one here. But for now, I'm going with the 1.1. So this is our network A, local area network. So I will just make it as A here, and this will be B, and this our network will be C as we given in the scenario. And now we have to configure PCA, and PCA IP address will be same range. By the way, from 1 after 1 you have to assign any IP address from 1 to 254. Okay, but we have to assign that between this range. So just now I'm going to assign the IP address here for the computer. Manually we have to assign, statically we have to choose 192.168.1.2 we have give to the switch. Now I can give to 5 here 1.1, which will be the gateway of the router, IP address of the router. So I can check here and I can ping from here to the router. So router from PC to router accessibility has been done, and I will just mention here IP address also 1.5, so there should not be any confusion. 2.5 here, and for this PC also 3.5. As you can see here, PCA should be 1 dot range and 2.10. So sorry, we have to assign 10 better. I will change it to the 10 because we will follow the instructions as we have given better for the better follow of the work. So I will change it here also 10. We will assign the IP address as last should be 10. Now I'm going to configure this access point, that is the wireless router. So this is very important point, you have to understand this one. First of all, we are going to assign the IP address. You can go here for GUI and you can assign the IP address from here as well. So from here you can choose The static IP address what we are going to give 192.168.1 dot what we have given access point any from the range. So I will choose the same like 20 here. So I will put here 21.20. Then the gateway 1.1, the IP address of the. So this is IP address for this link from access point to the switch. So from switch, if you are going to ping, so here I will declare one more thing. If you are in the configuration mode, if you are in the configuration terminal and you want to give this command ping or show something, you have to put this command do. So do ping 192.1.20, which is the IP address of the access point. So right now I have not saved this configuration, so that's why it's not assigned. You have to save it. Whatever you are going to do configuration here and what changes you will do, so you have to change after saving the configuration will be saved. Now if you ping, it will be pinging successfully. One dot 20. Static IP 192.1.20 and 1.1. We have changed the configuration as well. Do ping 1.1. Let's see. Router is pinging and from here computer also pinging. From computer, if I try to ping that IP address of the wireless, it's not accessible yet. This port is up, then where we are doing the mistake here. Let me change it here, then actually this has to be disabled. Let's check now. Meanwhile, let me configure the wireless. For the wireless configuration, you have to go to wireless. Then for SSID, you have to give the name here, network A, Wi-Fi. Then radio brand, you have to choose here, wide range. Then channel, you have to select the 6 better. And from here, 5 gig or 2.4 gig, that's totally on your choice. Then save it. from here. After that, you have to go security and enable here WPA2, which we have been told. And here I will give the first name Priya 123, and also I have to save it here. WPA personal, not the. So now I will configure this one. So let's connect the laptop. Let's see from laptop. For the laptop, you have to select the wireless adapter from here. So for that, you have to disable, turn it off the laptop, then remove this network card and bring this is the wireless adapter. Then turn it on, and you have to go to desktop tab, then search for the. It's connecting automatically because there was no no password. That's why it's going to connect there automatically. Then we have to search from here, go to the connect tab, then search and select the network A Wi-Fi and connect it with the IP with the password. Priyanka, we have keep then connect, so it will connect there. So like this, you have to connect the wireless with the laptop, and you have to assign the IP address here. And what we have given IP address for the laptop. For the laptop IP address, there's no name, no IP address given to provide the laptop. So can give IP address from our range. 25 I will choose because 20 have been given to the router. So 1.1. So from here, let me check IP config and ping from here 192.168.1.1. So it's pinging from here. I think router is not pinging because there is some security restrictions has been given. Yes. I think somewhere there is ping block. So we have a limitation here. So let me just check that MAC address 8401 has been learned in the switch. We can check here. So MAC address table interface FA02. So yes, it is showing MAC address here 4802, the MAC address for the for this one 8401. This is the MAC address for wireless, and for this laptop we can check also ifconfig/all. This is the physical 669. This is the laptop MAC address. Okay, so I think this one for the computer. From computer you can ping 192.168.25, which is the laptop IP address. It has been pinging successfully from this computer, and this laptop also successfully can ping to the router successfully. So you can see the So this part we have done. Now we have to connect this computer, this router with the UTP from Ethernet 0 to the switch. Last port will be better. From switch to computer. From switch to again we have to connect the access point here, and we will provide the access point IP address here. Let me close this one, it has been done. So this will be connecting to this wireless. First let me start check 192.168.2.20 255.255.255 192.168.2.1, which is the IP address of the router, and we have to save this setting. Then I will go to the wireless for the SSID configuration, network B Wi-Fi, and you can choose wide range and 6 better and 2 point. Okay, and you have to save it from here also. So enough for this configuration. Then go to the laptop. You have to enable, first of all, you have to bring the network wireless card. You connect here wireless network card and enable. Then go to desktop and PC wireless and just connect, search for the newly configuration access point. You will find out here with the network B Wi-Fi and connect. Oh, we did not give the IP, sorry, password for the wireless. For that, we have to go to wireless again, wireless security, and it has been disabled. We have to enable personal, WPA2 personal, and here we will provide Sharma 123 and save it. So you can close and open the laptop and refresh again. So after refreshing, you will find out again network B and connect it. What was the password you have to give her? So it has been connected. So let's give the static IP address here, 2.25 again here, then 192.168.2.1. Then you have to close this, and you can give the IP address here static also, 2.10 as per given scenario and the assignment. 2.1 will be the gateway. So we have provided the gateway IP address, but it will not ping the gateway because we have not configured gateway yet. 2.1, and but you can see that we have configured the laptop with the IP as a 25. It has been pinging successfully, and because it is going through the switch, and this is called local area network 2.10 with the IP address of the computer. So now let's configure this interface which is connected to the router. Enable configuration, and first of all we can change the host name router Sharma and interface. Just check the 00 gig 0/0 IP address 192.2.1 or 24 subnet mask. Then you have to no shut this port. Then end you can check show IP and brief. So you can check this IP address here. And also we have to provide the IP address in the switch configuration and VLAN 1 IP address 192.2.24 subnet mask. Then no shut this port and show IP brief. You will check here IP address of the VLAN 2.2. Okay. After that, now if we ping from PC, as you seen before, it was not pinging to the router interface. Now it will be successfully pinged because router has been configured. So this local area network also done. This local area also network configuration has been done. And you can mention here the IP address of the 25 for the laptop. So from laptop also you are able to ping router. So that's mean our local area network connectivity is successfully done. Now we are going to the local area network for network C. We will connect it with the router. Then last port of the switch. Any port you can choose, but I choose preferably last one because this is normally has been uplinked from the router, so it shall not be touched by any user by mistake. So let me give first IP address for the computer statically, and this one going to the third network, and IP address of computer will be same range 3.1 also, and also same time we can assign the IP address to the configuration terminal. Host name we will change, switch will be 3, I think. We can see here switch name will be 3. So int VLAN 1 IP address will be 192.3.2 and 24 subnet mask, no shut. And here we will give default gateway IP address 3.1 and end show IP and brief. You can check here IP address has been given and port is up, and all ports connected to the switch VLAN. So you can see all switch has been configured here. And also here I was forget to configure the default gateway IP default gateway 2.1 show IP show running config. Also you can check all the configuration here what you have given IP default gateway and VLAN IP address, and this is the IP address. And now I will enable this router interface. I will go to the CLI. We have to select no, then enable configuration int gig 0/0 IP address will be given as we have given 3.1 and 24 subnet mask, no shut. So this has been also done. So far we are good, and now the remaining part is the interconnectivity to the router So they will be interconnect this LAN This local area network can communicate with network C, and network C can communicate with both network B and network A. So all interconnectivity we have to done with the. So for that we have to choose serial interface, because we have been told to connect serial interface router to router, which is the high speed. And for that also we have to assign IP address in our range. We have not given here. So one same range 192.168.0 1 dot something, 2 dot something, 3 dot something has been used. So we are going to use for router connectivity with the 0.1 slash 30, and here 1 and 2 0.4 slash 30. So this is our network, and this network for this range and this network for this range. So let's configure for this interfaces router to router. So on the first router I have to change here host name also, router Priyanka, and interface serial 0/0. IP address will be 192.168.0.1 24 20 30. We have to use the 30 slash. For 30 you have to use 252 on the last subnet mask. Then no shut this side, and in the second router we have to use the same as well. Configuration terminal interface S0/0 IP address 0.2 and 30 subnet mask will be there, and no shut also. So this port has been up now, you can see. So if I make it end here and ping the first router, which is the IP address 0.1, it's pinging successfully. So that's mean our this part has been done. So now we will go to the part of this one. So this is serial port number 001. So I will go to interface SE 0/01. We have to go first configuration terminal and interface SE 0/0/1. IP address we have to choose here, because this is the 4 network 0.4. So we have to give the IP address 5 here. 1 and 2 168.0.5 and 252. No shut here. Do show IP and brief. No shut. So this port is not turning on because other side is not up. We have to do configuration here, and I have to change the. By the way, this router has the name of student ID. So here we have to provide the IP address. Same name we will make it here. Then go to the terminal. Then I have to go to configuration terminal. We are already in the configuration terminal, and we will choose SE serial 0/0 port number, IP address 192.168.0.6 and 30 slash subnet mask will be 30. So no shut. This port also is done. If we ping now, we can ping 0.5, which is the second router. It's pinging here. And from here to here is done. From this router to router 1 is done. But the problem, so each physical connectivity has done. But main problem, I cannot see beyond network. That's mean this router cannot see this router, this interface, and even this router cannot see this router network A any device. So for that we are going to enable, because this is the routing. Routing actually work like a roundabout. If you go to the roundabout, you can see, you don't know that which road which side going. So for that you will see, you will use the billboard. You will get the help from the billboard. What billboard is showing that this way is going to the hospital, this way going to the university, this road going to the other side. So that's which one is showing where you are getting these things from the billboard. So this routing, it works like billboard in the routing or in the networking. So that's what we are going to do. For the routing configuration, we have to enable router. For router to enable, we have to give this command router, then which routing protocol you are going to use. So that's what we have to choose here. So just I'm going to use the router information protocol, which is simple and easy to configure. So for that I have to choose rep, and here there are many commands. First I will change version, which one is the latest version, and then I have to choose the network. So which network are associated with this router, we have to provide all the information here. So we have how many? Two network. Each router has connected to the two network. One is local and one is with router. So here 3.0, which is going to this side, this network, and the other one is 0.4. So this has been done on the router 3, and also we have to enable here router. So I have to exit from the interface configuration, router rip, and version 2, and network 0.4 and 2.0 and also 0.0. Why 0.0? Because 0.0 going this way. This router is 0.0 and this router is 0.4 network, and this local area network is 2.0 network. Okay. So once we have done here, so we can check show IP route. You can see the route here. You can see this route enable here showing here. Now you can ping from here this PC3. What was the IP address for the PC3? 168.3.10, I think. Yes, 10. So from this router, second router can ping this router. So just let's enable the routing here. So all our configuration will be done. So just simple, just go to the configuration mode terminal and router rep. First we will choose version 2, network 0.0, network 1.0. That's it. If I make now, so IP route, you will see two routes here enabled. Router, there is two routes, 2.0, 3.0. So from this router, you can see third PC also connected. Now you can ping from here, third PC. Okay, that's good. Now we have to enable one more thing that is very important. That's called port security. I will just enable this port security on the switch, and you will see that our all configuration then will be done. and we will just try and simulate this one. Unauthorized access. Right now we have all authorized devices connected to the end devices to the respective that switches. Now I will just go to the configuration terminal, and I will choose interface FA0/2. So on this interface, I will choose switch port mode access first of all. Then I will enable port security. Then I have to give port security max here, maximum 2 client we will give. So one will be the this IP MAC address, and one will be this MAC address. So switch port security MAC address sticky. This we have to do configuration, and all other ports we can give. And also one more thing, switch port security, we have to define if violation done happened. So what will do? Restrict. There are many options, like if there is violation in the port, it will shut down. It will shut down port totally. So we don't want to shut down because all authorized are working here. We just want to restrict that one what is new MAC address is trying to connect. So just we will restrict. So now our port security configuration is done. For testing purpose, first of all, I have to exit from here, and also F01 port which is going to the computer side, I will enable here also. So switch port mode access and port security enable. Port security, I will make it here maximum one device because one computer is connected already. And now I will make port security MAC address sticky. And what will do for the violation? So restrict. Okay. Why I assigned here one? Because each port connected one, and this is the computer. When you connect to this port, it will be allowed, it will be authorized. Any other or any malicious activity or any other computer if try to connect this port, it will be blocked, it will be restricted. Okay, so exit here, and we have many ports here. So all ports we have to assign the port security. So for that I have to choose interface in the range. So for port 1 is done, port 2 is done. So FA0/3 to 24. So port security, first of all we have to choose port because switch port security enable. Okay, and switch port command rejected on this port. Why? I have to exit from here, and then the range I have to choose 23 because 24 is connected to the router. And from here I have to choose first of all switch port mode access, then switch port security which is enabling now, and switch port security maximum one device, and switch port I will assign violation restrict, and switch port MAC address sticky. That's all the configuration we have to assign. And there is no VLAN configuration, multiple VLAN. If there are many VLANs, we can configure this port which is going to the router as a trunk port. But right now we have not been told for that configuration. So leave for that part. So now if I bring any other laptop and connect to this, if we are able to, so this is the security part. First, you have secure this your network with the wireless security password. Okay, and second, you have provide this port security command here. So if I bring any other laptop and try to connect to the your network with wireless, okay, and you will turn on this one, and you will be able, if you got to know the password from your friend, from somebody. So network A, connect, and you know the password. This is only testing purpose, and you will connect it here. So now you are connected, and you also assign the IP address with the same range. What is the 31 dot and 1.1? So now if you try to ping your router, you are not able to ping. Actually, what happened now, it's pinging from here because this is the first router which is trying to connect to the router after our configuration, and this laptop will not be able to ping now because we have already taken that one. So because this is our legitimate laptop, we have to allow this one, we have to authorize this laptop, not this laptop, because this is the external, or you can say malicious activity. We have to block this one. So for that, what we are going to do, first I will show you, show port. I need to go to the end, show port security address. We have two address right now. Okay, it's sticky, which one, 5808, which is the new one. We have to delete this entry first of all. Yes, 580A, which is the new one, because once this one is learned first time, it should port address. We will clear port security all, and now we have to go to the interface FA0/2, and first no such port security we will enable. No such port security. Mac first we will enable max 2. No MAC address sticky. Then again we have to enable port security. Why we are going to do this one with the no command? We are deleting all the entry. It has been learned, it has been secured by the switch. So we don't want to use this laptop, or we don't want to authorize this laptop to communicate with other devices, just this laptop we wanted. So for that, what is actually normally happening in the real work, real field, because all when your devices are connected and working with the network, after that we have to give this command. So first of all, we have to configure port security. Then we have to allow two devices maximum, and then switch port security, MAC address sticky, and violation already configured. Just for the sake of the completeness, we will do it again. Port security for violation restrict. Okay, so what I will do now, I will go first here to ping. So now this is pinging, this is accessing, and this laptop will not be able to access now. See, this has been blocked, this has been restricted. First, there are two phase of your security now. You have first of all assigned the Mac. Secure your wireless. Okay, and there is password. If anybody got to know the password, and you have restricted that traffic from the switch, so that's what we have to do. So I will delete now because we have done here. Let me configure this same on this switch. interface FA02, then switch port mode will be access, and switch port security I will enable, just enabling with port security command only, and I will allow here 2 only, and switch port security MAC address I will make it as sticky, no need to do manual. With the sticky command it will just direct and analyze and learn the MAC address, and it will make it secure and safe. Port security on violation it will just restrict. Then now we have to FA0/1 same port switch port which is going to the computer. Switch port mode, first we have to make access, and switch port security, switch port max device will be 1 because we have already one, and I will make it switch port MAC address sticky. What is working right now, it will be working. Switch port on violation, what will do, restrict. Okay, so now we will check here. This is pinging successfully after our configuration, and ping 1 and 2 2.1, this one pinging. I will try to ping the computer in this network A, and from here also I will try to ping computer in the network C, also it's working. So again, if I bring another laptop here and I connect with this access point, so for that you will see it will not be able to access. I will bring this one, and I will turn it on and go to desktop PC wireless. I will search here. I will connect with this wireless network network B. I will connect because I know the password. Anyhow, I got the password, so I will connect it. It has been connected. So if I assign the IP address with the same range of the local, so 2 is 30, any with the same range 2.1. So if I try to ping now, ping 2.1, so it will not be able to ping because it has been restricted from this switch. Okay, so you can check if you want to here show port security interface switch 1 FA0/2. So you can see here 9702 is a secure one, and 10 count has been violation done, which has been restricted. So this is mode restricted. Okay, and you can check the address. It has learned the address. Okay, that's mean it's coming to the address, but it's blocking. This is a secure sticky, this is a secure sticky, and this one 9702 I think is the um, MAC address for this one. And for this laptop, if I see the MAC address, this video is going to very lengthy, 1 hour is going on, but for the completeness we have to do it anyhow. IP config all, so there is 43B3, so there is no in the list. Show IP ARP, show MAC address table. So in the MAC address table, if you see 433B B3 433B even is not in the list. It has read the legitimate. This is the router, and this one is computer, and this two, one is laptop, our legitimate laptop, the other one is our router, this one 9701. 97 is not showing here, and I think this is what showing is not correct here. So ipconfig/all, if you see here, you 6483, so 6483, this is the laptop which is static coming FA0/2 interface, and this one also FA0/2 9702 is might be, it must be the MAC address for this one. We don't have any other way to see the MAC address here. Yes, it's not showing here MAC address, and the GUI is 9701 is showing, but it's not correct, I think. So by the way, it's showing only 9702. Here it is 9702. So that's correct. Here showing is correct 9701. It's showing here 1, but I think because this is the physical interface, and here is showing 9702. So this is the MAC address. Okay. So we have restricted our network with first of all securing the wireless with password, and after that with the port security, and any violation done on the port security, it will block. So let me complete the configuration on all the ports. I think we have not strict the ports other. So what we can do now here, configuration terminal and range, with the range FA0/3 to 23. So that will be mode access, and switch port security enable, switch port on violation shutdown. We will make it on shutdown. So there is not we have not allowed any MAC address table here. So let me any computer and try to connect here with cable with any available port. So let's see what it will going to do. If I assign the IP address with the same range 2 dot make it 35 2.1. So I will delete this laptop as well, we don't need now, we have tested already. By the way, if you wanted to test with this, it's connected now, this wireless, and you can connect from here to this wireless as well. Also from there it will not be able to access the network. So here was my password Priyanka 123. So see, this laptop has been connected to this wireless, and if I change the IP address and the static 1.29 1.1, also it will, you will see here it is pinging this laptop, which is a legitimate authorized laptop, and if you see from here, it will not ping to any network. Okay, it has been blocked from this switch port security. So from here, if I try to ping, it's the pinging. So here we have to switch port security max 0. Switch port MAC address. I don't want to configure as this one. So switch port security maximum. I don't want 1. I will okay, if I disconnect from this port, for example, I will delete this port. I will remove from here and I will connect to the one port which was connected here. Let's see what will happen now. So it will block it. See, because this computer is not authorized to use this one, so that's why it's going to be blocked. So if I connect from here again, that same laptop, it's blocking here. Still it's blocking. So that's good sign that our port security is working, because this one port is only stick with this computer. With any other computer, which will be obviously unauthorized, or it will be considered as malicious activity. So that's why it will not going to communicate. So port 1 will be for this computer, and you will see this is going to work now. Since let me green this port, so you will able to ping to the router. So we have checked already with the wireless. I mean, this has been told that any rogue laptop, it will not able to configure, I mean not able to access. So any other LAN also working, and from here you can access to the computer which is residing to the network C, and also 1.10 which is network A, 1.20, 1.25 which is laptop, this one. Okay, so as per our requirement has been done, that any rogue laptop which was trying to access here, one more thing I will tell you, because here has been said that 4.50 IP address will be given to the rogue laptop. So there is problem if we give 4.50, because our network A has 1.1 network. Okay, so if we give 4 dot something, it is not going to access at all, because if I change the IP address, for example, now if you see it's pinging, right? If I change IP address here with the 4, for example, just for the testing purpose, okay, 4.450 has been told us, so 4.1, so it is not going to ping at all because that is different range. That is totally different range. So first of all, you have to make the same IP address for the same network. So for that, you have to assign the same IP address. So I will return that IP address. You will see it will not ping at all because this network is different, IP address is different. So how it going to be communicate with other devices available? So 1.1. So now it will be going to ping. See? So that's all for this configuration. We have done so far network A with local, with wireless and wireless configuration, with laptop connectivity. If any rogue laptop trying to access wireless Wi-Fi, it will be blocked by the switch with port for the port configuration. And also same here, and all computer are communicating with each other, and the router communicating with each other with the serial port, and this is separate network and this is separate network, and all router interconnected with the RIP routing protocol. RIP routing protocol. So that's how interconnectivity is done between router. That's all. Thank you very much.